we went to your pastor. And
He's
this
not
man,
my pastor anymore, y'all.
Well, he might not be a pastor no more, but that man, we sit down and have some relationship advice.
We're supposed to be getting
and he want to tell
counseling.
me, you know, hey man, you know, Latrell Sprewell got the spinners. Well, this is my idea, and he pulls out this picture, and he got some rims with lights on them. So this was my idea. They spin, but they got lights on them too. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be here trying to save my relationship.
That really ruined marital counseling for us.
It's Caramel and Cheddar, man. We forever, man. It's Caramel and Cheddar, man. Now today, you notice we might be a little festive today. And why is that?
Because we watched your favorite movie, Eddie, Four Christmases.
Four Christmases, the best movie ever.
It's a rom-com.
Definitely a rom-com starring Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn. He's from Chicago.
Hey.
So in this movie, Four Christmases, these guys, for the past 3 years, avoided their families around Christmas time by pretending to go and do things like inoculate babies in Burma and do different type of, different.
They made big lies to their
families. But this particular year, their flight gets shut down and it's on the news.
Long story short, they get caught up.
Yeah.
Their families see them on the news and they're forced to go and visit each of their parents for this Christmas.
All of their parents are separated. So they literally have 4 different families to go see. All right, so meeting the other person's family.
How was it for you?
How was it for me? I'll tell you how it was for me. It was crazy because I know in our case, I wanted, like, that was the last thing I wanted to do. I really felt like Vince Vaughn in this movie, kind of like. That was the last thing I wanted to do. I was like, man, I'm not meeting your parents. In fact, I didn't meet your dad until Rain was born.
Yeah,
I literally met him at the hospital. He knew who I was because I played for the Bulls. I had no idea who he was, but for some reason, when I saw him, I knew who he was. Like, he literally stopped me in the hallway and he said, "Hey, you know who I am?" And I'm like, "You Patrice's dad." And I mean, honestly, he's one of the coolest people I know now, but definitely like just the pressure and just, I don't know, you hear about like what, like just the pressure and what it means to meet someone's parents. And I mean, obviously we were pretty far in because we had a child. So at that point, but it's just like, man, I was definitely scared.
But outside of my dad, even just meeting like my mom's side of the family, because my dad's side of the family is still like in Belize or wherever. But my mom's side was in Chicago with us. Right. So how was that?
That was interesting. I never been around Belizeans before. So the food that you guys ate just always was disgusting looking to me. Like, you guys had the fish with the eyes in it and stuff. And I'm just like, man, this is too much. It's way too much.
Okay, y'all. So for real, when you go to meet the other person's family, do you prep your significant other? Like, do you say, okay, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to look out for. This is how this person acts. Like, do you do that? Do couples do that?
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you got to do that because the first thing somebody's going to think, the person you dating, they're going to probably assume that if they see some craziness, that's you're crazy like that too.
Right.
Because when you dating somebody, when you married to somebody, you married to their family. You're dating their family, unless there's just somebody who just cut their family off. But that doesn't happen a lot. So, I mean, you essentially becoming one family. So you want to know what you're getting into. So just like you would prep yourself, and I would prep myself for a meeting with my girlfriend or whatever. Like, I gotta prep the family, let them know, hey man, y'all be on your best behavior. Don't be calling me the little nicknames. Don't do this or that. Like,
so did you do that?
Did I do that? I think I did. I think I did but my prep was a little different because they had seen other girls before. So it was more so like, look, if you can't get the name right, just call her sweetheart or something. Don't. The worst thing that could happen is somebody calls your girl another name.
I remember one day I was at your mom's house and Grandma Hazel said, "Hey Trish, come over here. Like, let me see you," or whatever she said to me, and I was pissed.
But there was never a Trish.
No, I know.
My grandmother she was never going to remember
right. I found that out later, right?
Yeah.
But initially,
for sure,
I didn't let her know I was.
You took
pissed,
it like, yo, she
like,
called me.
This idiot.
Yeah.
But then I found out later on that day, like, no, that she just F's up everybody.
Was there any preparation for you?
There was none.
None? You
No,
didn't
because
even care, huh?
no, I didn't care. I just felt like, I mean, what they gonna do to you?
I don't know.
You
Scare
know?
me away?
No, if they scare you away, you were supposed to be gone. Like,
Oh, my
I
God.
know, for real. I just felt
Oh,
like,
my God.
no, really, Eddie. I didn't prepare my family. I didn't. Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe Sheena, because she was the crazy one. Sheena said whatever came to her mind,
yeah.
but she did that anyway.
Right.
Like it didn't matter. So it was no preparation, because I come from a family that is very outspoken, and everybody just said what they thought, and it was never in a malicious way. I don't think, in my opinion, anybody ever made you feel uncomfortable, but that didn't make you not feel uncomfortable because you had your own stuff in your head.
Did I feel uncomfortable? Let me think. Nah, like I said, the music made me feel uncomfortable. And then always like those random cousins or somebody, because everybody knew who I was, obviously, so everybody felt like I was going to be the key to them doing something.
Really?
So, oh man, you know how many demos I've heard? How many people's
From my
rap,
family?
from your
No,
family?
you can't include
how many rap music?
Ina's boo as
I'm including anybody I met
who
that
else?
was that came in the door
Who
with your
else?
families. I mean, a lot of people.
Tell me, I need to know who gave you.
Marsha's husband.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Ed, what? Come on, you.
I didn't know he made music. I didn't know that.
Not music. He was doing something else. Everybody had some business or some idea they was doing. Everybody. Your pastor. Everybody had an idea.
Even with my
Your
pastor, I didn't know
told me,
about that.
We went to your pastor. And
He's
this
not
man,
my pastor anymore, y'all.
Well, he
Like,
might not be
okay.
your pastor no more, but that man, we sit down and have some relationship advice.
We're supposed to be getting
And he want to tell
premarital
me, you
counseling.
know, hey man, you know, Latrell Sprewell got the spinners. Well, this is my idea. And he pulls out this picture and he got some rims with lights on them. So this was my idea. They spin, but they got lights on them too. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be here trying to save my relationship.
That really ruined marital counseling for us.
Oh,
too.
it did. That's another
'Cause
movie,
you were
but
like,
it did. Yeah.
nah, I don't wanna do
but
this
But
no
like
more.
I said, that's why you gotta prep your people. It's Caramel and Cheddar, man. We forever, man. It's Caramel and Cheddar, man.